Liquid versus Gaming Gladiators Grand Finals Game 1.
And get that Aegis and push forward in 20 minutes. That's what the SD is going to secure. But they had a minute of reserve time for gaming on this last pick. They now pick up the hero and they go for a Ricky.
Ooh, finally! Everybody,
Yep.
Everybody was playing this hero coming into TI, road to TI. Every single mid.
He's giving it to Nisha.
He certainly is getting a fair few denies in, of course, already in this Ricky versus Puck matchup. Now in with the trick of the trade. He's going to find the first blood. Well, I said I don't know if Liquid expected this Ricky to come out, and I don't know if Nisha was prepared to play this matchup, or at least, with this duo lane is definitely playing out, as you'd imagine, just consistently staying at full HP and finding opportunities to get a little bit aggressive themselves. They're in on a 33. Going to try and hide in the trees.
Another nuke.
Going to be the block off there from Boxy. He's able to present himself, make sure the Celery and Duratio cannot continue to chase. Maybe if they can turn and try and take down Celery in return, another Solar Subject comes in. It's enough burst. Liquid.
Done. Boxy giving it to Duratio too.
Able to bait Gaming Glad.
And Mickey's actually making a potential move. He's canceling a few times.
Bottom lane.
He's getting gun on top. Mickey.
They're going in with a dive on towards Duratio. The Solar Subject burst come in. They take him out.
Celery's got to get a trade.
Same time indeed on that top lane, losing Mickey. So whilst the aggression came out from Liquid first down bottom, overall they're the ones.
It is the first pick hero of this game, and it does feel like it does have a lot of counters in particular. We saw it struggle a couple of times on this main stage as well. So we'll see how Mickey can endure. Just these heroes getting on top of him early.
Boxy trying to bring Nisha over to help them close the gap on towards Quinn. They come in with a TP from Mickey. This is the move you expect to see here at the 6th minute. Trying to punish the Ricky. Quinn, he'll jump over to the creep wave. The Soul Central will be dodged with that movement, but the snowball connects. They bring Quinn down. It takes a lot.
It takes, what, 2 sentries, a dust, and a commitment from the Nature's Prophet. That is a lot to get this Ricky down, but a move that maybe was necessary to slow him down.
On top lane, Nisha coming in with a rotation, see if they can pick something more out of this early action, Liquid. Face down on towards Tofu, but to deal with the orb missing, Tofu's going to opt for the TP out. There's nothing to stop it. So to the safe lane tier 1 of Gaming Gladiators.
The nice thing though is that 33's actually just been able to sit bottom. He's top net worth on this Visage. We've seen a couple times this hero can't get ganked and pushed out of lane a little.
Celery, nice grab there, takes over the Hellbear Smasher, gets a clapping on towards Insania. Tofu's in on top of him. Gaming Gladiators completely taking over Liquid's jungle. This top half of the map, not a safe place for Liquid to be. Over in the river, they've got the Dream Core. Mickey comes in with the TP. Quinn did get the smoke screen down in time, and it's definitely helping him out, but is it enough to allow him to jump away? Tricks of the trade there. Blink Strike out to the side. He's able to get out, and he's able to get a regen rune as well. Liquid, they're desperately trying to find Quinn in the mid. Last time they succeeded. This time, they don't get him fogged.
Oh, and he gets a regen too. They committed 4 heroes plus another dust just trying to bring him down. They're really just trying to get rid of this rat. But Quinn, surviving, just staying under that smoke screen.
I mean, they're bringing in the action. Duratio's collapsing in on mid. Ace is ready to come over with the ultimate. They want to try and take this fight. Gaming Gladiators, they jump forward. Duratio's going to get caught with the immediate stun, but now he's ready to turn. Has the control in on towards the tusk. Boxy to fall. Gaming Gladiators, they're feeling strong with the group up.
They lost the birds, the familiars. Both just get taken out immediately from the group up.
And they're ready to split back up straight away. Go back to farming. Ace will stick around in the mid. Putting this pressure on. I mean, they're just showing themselves, Liquid, they can try and make these moves, but now, Gaming Gladiators, they will be ready to respond. And under the tower, Quinn's in with the tricks of the trade. Insania has already used the disruption. He's trying to juke around the tree line, but Quinn will find him. Another one for the Ricky. Celery, in return, does get caught out. Nisha Boxy and 33 pick him off to the side.
They're trying to match this tempo. Just, I mean, how many heroes are we seeing brought to the mid lane? But immediately, as that mid lane hole pressure happened, Duratio just bailed out. He's like, I don't want to stay around here. We're not going to get the tower. I know they're going to match us. So he goes back to farm.
Tofu is a little bit deep here.
Another soul assumption.
Uphill miss, miss. Okay, well, that's going to cause some issues. Soul assumption will solve. Now with the scan hitting, looks like Liquid should not get caught off guard by this. Quinn's looking back towards the mid.
Sure.
They do have the Fiend's Gate, as you say, if you want to make this play over towards him. Silence just set things up. Good angle with the flame break. Keeps him in range of the stun as well for Duratio. Tofu knowing perfectly how to hit these angles and get the most out of Quinn's smoke screens.
It's not your most traditional kind of way to lock down a puck. It's not a stun, but
it's a tricky one.
Into a knockback. It's beautiful. 3K lead off that. Now potentially be able to pressure this tower here, and they still have Fiend's Gate at the ready. So Liquid, difficult to be able to contest this one until Nisha does respawn.
And with this tower gold, if they're able to take it in a bit more, Quinn's pretty much going to have the defusal coming out. A very quick time.
A devastating one for these supports, the Shadow Demon in particular, but Nisha He's gonna need some help, and I'm looking at his itemization right now. He is just queuing up the normal Witchblade and stuff. Will need some type of answer to protect himself versus this Riki early on.
I mean, with this Riki getting this sort of a good start, do you imagine we'll see adaptation from the support item builds on Liquid to try and respond to this?
Probably. I mean, you're gonna need to just all queue 4 steps in particular. You know, you're playing versus Riki. The shard's gonna be devastating at some point.
Behind the tower, DOTA2.
DOTA2.
It's pretty deep here, but he's got backup from Ace. Comes in with the Fiend's Gate. Gaming Gladiators, they've got the numbers, but so has Liquid as well. 33 looking to push back Celery here with the Soul Assumptions. DOTA2 turns, gets the stun, but the disruption save will be there. Nisha buying him some time, but the smoke screen persists. He'll get the orb off, jump out of the side, holds them back with the Dream Core, but the Flame Break hits. The final right clicks come through. Tofu able to take Nisha down. Gaming Gladiators considering pushing him for more. Jump forward with the tricks of the trade. Snowball buys some safety for Boxy as he rolls over towards Tofu. Tofu, he has the lasso up and ready. The lockdown's there. They bring in Boxy. Boxy to fall. Gaming Gladiators, they get 2. They're even considering pushing it for more up to the tier 2. Finally, they'll hold back. Liquid, they'll be pushed right back away from this all, and each and every one of these fights, we're seeing both teams turn up in their numbers, but Gaming Gladiators, they've just got that extra little bit of power that is required to make sure they come out on top each and every time.
I mean, it's these auras. You can see that the damage, which was actually even pretty much across the board inside of this fight, 5,000 from both sides.
Whatever happens now at this stage, these next few minutes of play, I don't know if Liquid can look to fight, because the damage, it's just not going to be there.
No, and Mickey, he is spotted. They're going to look to react up here, but the damage is quick. Can Boxy bail him out?
He's going to try, but there's only so much he can do. The Drinking Buddy play will come in. It's not going to save him though. Mickey still to fall. Ace comes over with the Fiend's Gate. They're ready to punish Boxy as well. As Boxy, nobody here to help him out. As Gaming Gladiators, they're making it look pretty easy now. Picking up kills, picking up objectives.
They're playing too fast, and Liquid, they're not prepared for it, Owen. They're TPing to react, but then by the time that they TP and react, it feels like it's too late. They have to be there at least with one of those extra heroes to bail someone out first. Fuck anyway. Liquid.
See if they can find some of these pickoffs that they desperately need. Tofu, he'll get caught out. It's one quick one here for Liquid. Maybe see if they can get something else with the Dream Coil setup. Quinn's been found. The follow of Silence, they've got him completely locked down. Liquid, they find the chance here to strike at Gaming Gladiators one by one. And they get one of the big ones. Quinn, he's out.
Best way to...
Bottom lane, they've got their eyes on Nisha.
They're going to go for him right away.
Quinn, he's ready to lead in. Boxy is standing by his side, but how much can the Tusk do to save the pugs? Smoke screen's there. Fiend's Gate comes in. Drinking Buddies will drag him out to the side. The pit catches onto the 3 of them. DOTA2 gets the pull back onto Insania. The shards will actually get some space there for Insania, but Quinn's able to jump over. The stun comes out though. Insania's able to target the ult top on towards Quinn. Incredible save there by Boxy with the shards, keeping Insania alive, allowing it to play his hand, and that now enables Liquid to potentially turn the fight around. They'll look towards Ace. Boxy charging forward. Nisha, he's been caught again. This time he'll fall. Boxy caught by the lasso. DOTA2 beating into it. Boxy turns. They've taken down a second. Double kill for Mickey. Celery got in this round. Triple kill for Mickey. Liquid. What a way to turn around the fight that Gaming Gladiators absolutely put everything into. And it was the little things, as I said, Boxy. A fantastic angle with the shards, giving Insania just that little bit of movement, little bit of space to get out, to be able to turn, survive, get the demonic purge off.
They were prepared for that fight. That's the important thing. They didn't have to TP every single hero. They had Boxy in position for the initial go. I can't believe Quinn lives, by the way. He actually dodged demonic purge with his tricks of the trade there. So that's the only reason he actually survives in it instead of losing 4 heroes. Liquid, the numbers were there. They were super prepared.
Crazy stuff. I mean, now the goal difference, it's flickering between the 2 of them. The exact fight that Liquid needed to find to take away that lead. Gaming Gladiators was starting to build.
It's so much gold that they can get if they're able to just get Mickey getting to this turret kind of position, and 33 able to just shoot, what, 5, 6 soul assumptions? So he got a ton of bonus gold as well. And they brought it down to even. And now starting to accrue these items, these auras, and these items to protect the supports.
Now they're ready to go. They're not scared of a team fight no more, Liquid, after that.
Quinn is scouting them, the dust.
Straight into the high ground.
A little awkward here now.
Gaming Gladiators is looking back at them.
He's got a lasso in 2 seconds here.
Tofu's tempted to go, see if he can get any sort of catch. Off to the side of the Fiend's Gate, it's coming in. DOTA2 just completely caught alone there. It looks like some sort of attempt there for Gaming Gladiators to try and pincer in Liquid, but Liquid just ends up catching DOTA2 alone. There's nobody by his side. A Fiend's Gate was laid down, but they weren't going to be able to get to him in time to help out.
They're still looking for the fight. Ace actually goes through this portal. Ace?
All right, he's pretty tanky. I mean, but they might find the setup here if Boxy can get the angle. See how much they want to try and chase for this Liquid. Ace into the trees. Sharks will find him. I mean, slowly but surely, Liquid, they're surrounding him. Gaming Gladiators are coming in from the side, and maybe it's a bit of a bait. Ace, is it a successful bait or is it a mistake? He's going to try and push him forward, but Liquid, they can turn, bring in the damage to bring down Ace. The coil is there. Liquid, they're tearing them apart here. Quinn trying to run just back in off to the side. The orb comes out for Nisha, takes him out. Sprout catches Celery. Liquid.
They're just winning all these fights now.
They've
really
got
these items. They've got the entire group up, and now this tower is in trouble. They've got a Glyph. Beautiful fights coming out. Boxy in particular tanking up, being able to get these beautiful shards to start it off. And defense anymore. He is very tanky with the Pupil's Gift. It is a 2,500 HP puck.
I mean, Liquid's ready to go. So if he can get the catch here, Quinn turns with smoke screen, force forward for Nisha, able to jump forward, get the Dream Coil up onto the two of them. A beautiful setup that comes in from Nisha. The Fiendscape will come in and attempt to turn things around, but Quinn's already gone. Celery's going to get left behind. Gaming Gladiators cannot fight Liquid right now. And now beyond the tier 2, they may just find Ace on top of it all. They get the silence, the shard trap from Boxy. They'll find a third Liquid.
They can go high ground again. There's still not that Glyph available. They can start threatening this. I mean, they can start threatening Rax and maybe even threatening the close-up of this game. Gaming, they cannot contest this group up.
This is going to be such a strong push. A minute left on the Aegis. A full BKB birds coming out from Mickey.
And these Rax are dead. The birds plus this tree, it just dies in a heartbeat.
And they can look for more. They'll take the top set. They're ready to swing across over towards the mid here, Liquid.
It feels like they've probably done it here. I mean, still 20 seconds for the Underlord, the one who can de-push. The Glyph is popped, but they're sending treants even down toward bottom.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere, Liquid.
They're like, oh, Gaming, you like to play with your 25-minute timings? Well, so do we. 26 minutes. They're looking to potentially close this out here.
They've really sort of turned the game on its head if you consider what we were seeing in the first 10 minutes of this one. Liquid hitting back harder than ever here. DOTA2 is going to try and start some action, but the BKB comes down for 33. Illusions will remain on 33, and they have the lasso as well, dragging in the Visage. 33, is there going to be any sort of save for him? There is not. 33 will fall.
Can they chase for more?
They need more, Gaming Gladiators.
Oh, nice shards trapping DOTA2.
See what they can find, but Ace is caught in the Sprout, trying to get out of this. The bottom Persian's down, upon him, Boxy comes in with a punch-up. The Dream Coil catching them all. Ace, he's out, has the buyback available if he wants to consider it. Gaming Gladiators trying to find Boxy in return, jump forward from Quinn, but he's caught by the silence. He's trying to get away from Mickey, but the right clicks from Mickey, and Nisha too much. Quinn goes down.
They tried to chase to get some kills, but DOTA2 was stuck in shards for the entire duration for it. While Ace was going down, he couldn't help his buddy. Liquid continue to play strong.
DOTA2 with the silence, but Nisha's trusting in Insania. Insania, he'll have the save or the offensive disruption when needed. Gives Nisha the chance to continue to play and live. The orb comes in. In fact, Nisha, he jumps in. He's got no fear right now. Mickey steps forward, gets the drag back here. DOTA2 as he turns towards Mickey. He's going to catch on to Mickey. Mickey's getting torn apart by the illusion. Mickey's dead. DOTA2 will fall in return.
Nisha.
The buyback's going to come out from Quinn. Gaming Gladiators and Quinn, he knows he's got to look for whatever chance he can to punish back onto Liquid. Tries to make the jump over towards this, but Mickey also in with the buyback. The smoke screen's down. Quinn, he fought back for this. He's out for 75 seconds.
They're looking to end it, Owen. The buyback from Mickey. Quinn's gone. This is likely Megas. Can Ace hold on to it? They've got a buyback from DOTA2. Liquid, will they respect that?
I mean, that's the question. How confident do Liquid play? Yes, they know there's no Quinn for a minute.
It's 5v4.
How much can they take? Liquid.
Tofu waiting in the wings, looking for a lasso target.
Still being very careful indeed, respecting the catch from Bat.
It's just tough because the double saves. Mickey, he's at the ready. His BKB's up in 4 seconds.
It's the mid-rack's gone. Liquid.
The final set.
I'll tick off another objective, and they're ready to keep it going. 30 seconds, they know there's no Quinn.
It dies so fast. They gotta look to go on the side of game, and they can't just watch these racks go to Megas.
Tofu is gonna try with the grab, but the disruption comes in immediately. They try desperately. Gaming Gladiators here to fight for this fight. The hand of gold comes down, but it won't save Ace. Ace, he's out. He has buyback available. DOTA2 tries to sneak back to the safety of the fountain. He'll get back. But the racks are gone. Liquid, they've claimed the Mega Creeps.
29 minutes, Megas. Good luck coming back from that one versus this type of lineup, and I don't think Liquid's going to look to get out of the base. They still got 30 seconds to keep the push going.
They know that they can get so much done here.
They call it.
Oh, they do. GG is called. Liquid. I mean, what a phenomenal game one. Considering what happened in the opening moments and in some of those lanes. When they started to turn it, Liquid, there was no looking back, folks.
I think they really started to identify quite quickly, I mean, it was pretty much all around that bottom fight, that they needed to just have the numbers at the ready. When they started TP reacting with multiple heroes, that's when it was a bit of a problem, because Gaimin was getting these number advantages. But that time, they had Boxy. You see the man on your screen right there?
I gotta say, yeah.
The drinking buddies pulls, resets the fight, and then the dive. You can see Gaming trying to push forward for it.
Team Liquid versus Gaming Gladiators Grand Finals Game 2.
The game, but if they do go active, they still have damage issues early on. So I'm hoping, for at least gaming's sake, it does feel like a flip on the script. They aren't going to be the aggressors on the map. It is about how quickly can you scale whilst dealing with Liquid.
What you're describing is some K1.
Yeah, I want
500
K1 level
DK.
DK, exactly.
Yeah, because he was staying 5k ahead, and but
At this point, just because of that constant healing that's coming out, so Nisha actually does get pushed away from the lane.
They're going to go for DOTA2. Straight away, they see that he's alone. The TP comes in from Mickey. DOTA2's gone. It's first blood for 33.
Heads up stuff, and immediately we can just TP back to bot. The Wisdom Rune, it's gonna get stolen. He's able to just take down away Tofu. He's already limited
He's got no way out, though. He's got no way out.
Does he see him? He's sneaking. Is he actually gonna
he's
get out
actually
of
been
here?
able to juke perfectly outside of vision. I don't think Tofu's seen him at all.
Celery, they see this with the scan. Celery's trying to catch him up, and Mickey's just waltzing past them.
They see him, of course, now with the micro. I mean, surely he doesn't get away with this, Mickey.
Surely not. Ace is looking to go and get him now.
Yeah,
They should have him.
they're going to put an end to him here, Ace.
Either.
I don't know if he can do some crazy sort of sprout play. He tries, but the Quelling Blade's there. Ace will be able to slowly but surely catch him out and cut him down. So he gets the win. And in terms of some of the individual farm we're seeing at 33, he's getting quite a scary bit of space up top.
Sure is. They're going for the surround play bottom. DOTA2's got involved. Mickey
is trying to TP out top, and DOTA2's found him. In on top with the Dragon Tail. Gaming Gladiators, have they got any further cancel for the TP of Mickey? They don't, so they'll have to turn and sell for Boxy. Liquid, they get Mickey moves. And just in general, look to see if they try and check out this area and get some information regarding the stacks of Team Liquid. Celery, been caught in.
Big Wrath of Nature.
And with the burst coming in as well from the Snowball, Stampede is not going to get Celery out in time. Same time up top, DOTA2 is going to try and set him on a 33.
Really
he really is, and backup is in for it. And Sania holds back DOTA2. With these two heroes, there's just not a chance. Even with Quinn being present, he knows that using...
Might not see this coming. That ward was literally right outside the sentry range.
Now this is a solid play here from Gaming Gladiators, but it will get shown now, so TPs do start to come through. Maybe these two can't get the burst off in time to kill him off. Mickey's going to come in with the snowball.
They got Quinn!
From Boxy, and indeed they just turn and kill Quinn off. Gaming Gladiators are going to have to come in with some sort of answer.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, that's definitely the ideal play that Liquid wants to do, is pressure the map early.
Strong lead in from Quinn. So they have the damage for Ace and the Stampede and the Who Stomp. They certainly will. Mickey, there's no saving him this time. Gaming Gladiators think it's the kill, but can they get out? Nisha is in with the combo. Avalanche to follow up onto both onto Quinn and Celery. Snowball over towards Quinn. They've got the stun and the punch up. They're taking Quinn out. Celery, he's been caught in by the shards. 33 and Insane are ready to chase down Ace. Celery's going to TP out as Liquid. They'll look for the bigger target instead, getting Ace as well.
They'll get the trades. And the more advantageous ones, they do have to swing 4 heroes down here, so it's quite a bit expended. DOTA2 will be happy to be able to farm off of that timing. But Liquid, it's such quick reactions that they've been able to do here. And Nisha now at this point has a very large separation between him and Quinn. The amp damage rune already finished up onto him, or amp damage is on in for him, and he's gonna have a phylactery pretty early on. So the scaling is also gonna come from Nisha.
It's just taking that little bit more time and just been that bit more hard for Quinn to find successful kills off the back of his Dream Coil plays.
He has to just be so careful because there is this type of explosive damage. The Tiny is always going to be a bit of a problem for him. And Boxy so far, no matter what lineup he's against, it feels like if he gets his Tusk is a problem.
It's a nice play there, Celery with the Wild Wing Ripper trying to tear himself away from Nisha. Nisha for now is going to continue to chase.
They've got the TP coming in.
Indeed, Nisha. Slowly playing around with Celery. They've got the numbers here. Insania, Boxy, Mickey, the whole team pretty much turning up to get another kill on the board here, Liquid.
And the Crazy Dagger, with this aggression, they can play with the Tusk.
Looking for the setup around the mid, Liquid.
Big
Getting the
damage.
jump in Nisha. He's able to get the setup straight away. They want to try and burst through the Enchantress. The heals are up for Celery. It's too much damage though, Liquid. They can get pretty much any kill that they jump for right now. Mickey's ready to lead in for more. Looks towards Quinn, but the orb is back up.
He's slowed down.
They've got his Stampede. They absolutely have to, but Nisha's able to still get him with the toss. The Stampede doesn't matter. Nisha still able to close the gap and take Quinn out.
Liquid's playing too fast for this gaming strategy at the moment. Yes, DOTA2.
They're really looking to be all on DOTA2.
Yeah, it definitely is right now. And look at the positioning, like Celery. He's trying to find desperate places to farm, but there's a ward, and they will find him again.
You just can't hide on the map right now from Liquid. They will find you.
Firm control, not squishy by any means too. I'm just still looking at damage. Yeah, they'll have break, let's say, right, for the DK on this DK for this Bristle. But Tiny has 3,000 HP. Bristle also has like 2,600. The Nature's Prophet is also incredibly tanky too. They may be able to focus fire one target, but it feels very difficult for them to bring down all of these heroes. And Liquid is also, they've been gathering Lotus's own. So on top of having this tankiness, they have a greater healing Lotus as well in the Shadow Demon to limit even more of that damage that Gaming Gladiators is lacking. They're going to keep this pressure going. Celery.
To pop the Stampede. And Gaming Gladiators, they don't want to lose even the supports at this point. Just try and stop the bleeding.
Glyph is back up to DOTA2 in a dangerous position up here.
It's going to be another objective that Gaming Gladiators, they're not going to want to do anything about.
There's 4 minutes still left on this Aegis too. Liquid can look to continue pressure. They do have to address the lanes a little bit here, but Mickey, he can always just back up and join his team. 33's forcing it. The strategy right now is working beautifully from Liquid. Ace has bought it. I mean, they need this type of healing reduction, right? So a Shiva's on a Centaur. They need to try to fight and push this back. They cannot lose another set.
These are the two big item timings. Ace with the Shivas, and now DOTA2 with the Silver Edge. They're going to try and start off the action very quickly. They'll be able to take the Aegis out of 33's hands.
That's the one.
Boxy and Mickey will turn attention over towards Ace. He's able to put the blame out. So for using the song, Gaming Gladiators, they're going to consider if they want to do something aggressive or if they want to hold back. They'll step off to the side of the fight for now.
Nisha.
Oh, he's going to get caught by the opening. So we'll get dragged to the side here by the drinking, but he's Dream Core down on the three of them. DOTA2 and Celery trying to bring the damage. They're doing a lot here. Bring the load down. Save Nisha out. They're going to be able to take down Boxy. 33's going to get pumped up with the heel of the Lotus, Devlin from Insania passing it over. 33 will be able to back away, but Gaming Gladiators, they'll continue the chase. Orb comes in from Quinn. They're in onto Insania. 33 and Mickey, they're looking to bail out of the fight. DOTA2 can he get us off in time? He can't. The two cores will get out, but Gaming Gladiators, a successful defense. The big items come in just in time. Between the Shivas and the Silver Edge, it gives them that extra bit of power to push Liquid back.
It was exactly when they needed it. If they didn't get these items pretty much at that exact in 2 minutes or so, that's probably what Liquid is looking for, like you were saying. The BKB still will be stalled out from Nisha, but Nisha did find himself a Nemesis curse. So
DOTA2,
looking at some of these
the Silver Edge touching onto 33. He can. The Dragon Tail stun to follow things up. Who's up with the saves there? Snowball's in and Boxy's ready to help turn things around. TP comes in from Mickey. They're going to look straight over towards Tofu, try and get the squishy kills first, and with the BKB pop by Mickey, he can continue to punch into Tofu. Tofu's surviving for this damage. Mickey's not got quite enough to kill Tofu off, and Tofu, he's able to get away. Liquid, they'll turn up towards Ace instead, but the Stampede's out. The Sprout's there to try and stop him. He cuts his way out, but Boxy's got the punch up. Ace, he'll get one more who stop off, but he'll fall. Now they'll turn over towards DOTA2. Liquid trying to surround him. Quinn looks to jump the backline for the toss-ups there. They have the burst to bring DOTA2 down. The Dream Core comes out, but it's a little too late. Gaming Gladiators, they're running out of damage. They have to run. They have to escape. And Liquid, they're going to try and do their best not to let them. Nisha back in with another toss combo onto Celery. Liquid take the team fight.
Gaming thought they could re-go. They had the break potential. We saw DOTA2, he turns and gets that second hit, but it's an instant disruption from Insania, and they just turn and get right on top of him. He is still semi-fragile on this DK if they have those numbers. And now a 10,000 gold lead, they can look to barrel it down.
They absolutely want to contest this. Liquid.
They're sneaking in. They've got the vision.
And he's in with the opening. The Avalanche toss combo straight away, bringing him down to about 10% HP here almost on the puck. Quinn, he's got to get out. He's dead. But Boxy's in with a punch up. Quinn's out of the fight. Celery, he'll try for the TP out. They got anywhere to stop it. They don't. So Celery will live, but that's Quinn out for a full minute.
It's no hesitation. The second they put the ward down, it's an instant jump. They got dropped, what? It was like 10% HP just from the combo from Nisha. There's no way that Gaming can react in time. That Roche, 15 seconds, but they'll have more than enough time to get it.
And we're seeing multiple times as well, Boxy, with the blink, he's now more than ready to catch Quinn after he's tried to jaunt out with the Illusory Orb. It's always there with a follow-up, Boxy.
Yeah, and even though Quinn, he does have like Defiant Shell and all this little bit of extra armor and stuff, he is still just very burstable from all this damage that Liquid has at this point.
Yeah, massive amounts being done by that Nature's Wrath from Mickey. As the farm continues, as he's ready to now swing over towards that Roche pit. I'll pick up another Aegis here.
Just realized Mika's just 0, 2, and 12. He's just the assist king this game with those Wrath of Natures.
Yeah, the highest kills they have right now. It's all on boxing.
It's all on boxing.
He's got 7 kills right now, 7, 2, and 6 on his tusk.
Him and Nisha have really just putting a hurt onto Quinn. That's right. I believe Tofu did finish a Flads as well. They had the Solar Crest from the last fight too, so just throw everything onto him and hope for the best.
See what they can get. This is going to be into 33's Aegis.
And 33 with that Bloodstone that was finished up on top of the other items that he's got now. He is even tankier, and there is a double save as well too, so they need to find the back line. They need to do some crazy type of simultaneous initiation.
Let's see how prepared Liquid's for this, because Liquid's going to know that their creeps are pushing all the way up to Gaming Gladiators base, and Gaming Gladiators, they're not doing anything about it, so Liquid, they'll know that they're out on the map.
They got the scan. Oh, puts him on the cliff.
Indeed, okay. He's going to get dragged back down, though, Boxy, able to make sure that 33 doesn't get stuck in any awkward spots there on the cliff.
Mika's taking the base.
Ace has got to put the Stampede. They've got to try and get out of this, because Quinn, he's been caught by the initial combo. Tofu does have the potential of the song, if required, to get Quinn out of this.
He's caught by the stun.
I mean, the Snowball's going to catch on to him. The song comes out. And it's going to be enough to allow time for Quinn to get away from this. Yeah, he's out with the blink. Tofu coming in clutch with the save, but indeed at the same time in the base, what happened, Fog?
He took the racks. I mean, he got caught because of the Invis DK sneaking around, but he got the objective, so well worth it for him to be able to get that racks.
DOTA2 in the mid. He wants to try and finish this job off. Quinn, it's a big coil. Nisha has to put the BKB and run. He's too low to want to stick around for this one.
Liquid gonna look to reset for those 60 seconds. Gaimin can't quite take advantage after getting this kill on the Nature's Prophet. Yeah, losing another set of racks when you're...
That's it. They'll be able to take this one. The smoke comes out from Liquid. They want to make the most out of these final couple of minutes of 33's Aegis.
2 minutes remaining on him. Quinn has to be careful of his positioning. So much burst damage if they see him.
See how quick his reactions are if they do get the chance to jump him.
He's down.
And we'll see how strong they feel with the last seconds or so of this Aegis.
DOTA2.
He's going to try and start the action in Turai and see if they can take down 33 quickly. 33's dragged out to the side. Disruption comes out. They're going to be able to keep 33's first life alive a little bit longer as 33's able to back away. In fact, now he's ready to aggressively move it. He pops the Bloodstone. He heals incredibly up. As Celery's been burst down, has to buy back. Save spot. Quinn's able to jump away here. Tofu bailing the team out.
Drinking buddies.
It's about to get taken away from him. So 33 will get tossed back to safety. Liquid, they'll pull back with the Aegis expiring.
How is Boxy living all these moves? He kept himself at, what, 10% HP, it felt like, for 30 seconds. That was a lot used there from Gaimin. 10 seconds till DK form. 33.
With the opening. They don't quite have the damage though, and again the disruption save there from Insania. Ace is caught at the front, they're bursting through the Centaur incredibly quickly. Ace is gone and he doesn't have buyback.
The saves every single time. One final racks remaining. Ace down for 60. Gaimin, can they continue holding on? Liquid, they'll back up and reset off of that.
They will. I think a little bit of a sigh of relief there for Gaming Gladiators in a situation where they don't have their Centaur. Ace for 50 seconds. Liquid are going to actually pull back away from them, and we will see Roshan pop up once more. And Liquid, with this sort of lead, maybe not too much of a reason to take too many risks. So
I think they'll wait for that, Roche.
I think so too.
DOTA2 trying to do some sneaky plays here, but he's
they've
caught.
got eyes on him. He's going to get the jump. 33's coming in with the damage. Backup is there for DOTA2. DOTA2's able to bail up to the high ground. Gaming Gladiators do split Liquid relatively apart. They fully commit over towards Insania, but he's able to get the self-disruption off. Nisha, eyes over towards Tofu. They've been able to burst through the two supports. This is the sort of fight the Gaming Gladiators needed in terms of the start of it. Can they get the cause? They'll look towards Nisha. Nisha with the BKB TP out. They've got nothing to stop it. He'll get away, but the song's up to put a stop to the escape of Mickey as Gaming Gladiators surround the Nature's Prophet. There's no save left for Mickey as Gladiators hit back hard.
DOTA2 with the sneaky play, just playing around.
And at this part of the fight, you know, Quinn, as you say, buying back, it's just not enough to shift the tides of the team fight.
No, it takes him too long to get there, because it's not like it's his outpost bottom. He has a TP top, go through a twin gate. Took him an extra 15.
Defend without Quinn. Ace looking for the lead, but he gets caught immediately by the Avalanche. Bounces away with the Ogre Seal turn. The Stampede's there to get back, but the tier 4s are falling. Liquid, they're onto the edge. Gaming Gladiators have got anything to stop this. They do not. GG's going to be called. Liquid take game 2.
They are playing so aggressive from the early game to the mid game. They're just very confident in the way they're playing and have to give tons of commands. I mean, the Boxy Tusk is just unbelievable. How many times is he living on slivers of HP? But at the end there...
Team Liquid versus Gaming Gladiators Grand Finals Game 3.
Even it.
I do believe in the hero. I thought that hero is going to be picked up so much more, but seems like there were other heroes available on the menu throughout the tournament. Dark Willow is the one that I did mention, where they're going to be troublous maneuvering, and you can also control the fight. So you have Cogs, you have Puck Coil, you have Dark Willow with the Terrorize, with the Bramble. So Wind Ranger needs to get it into a fight somehow pre-BKB.
24, but it is a Quinn specialty. It is a hero that can buy time, that can open up the game. And that's all gaming really need to do. You go to a high ground or an objective defense, if the Pango and Underlord can keep the fights going, eventually the double buff up of Marcy and Morano will give Winona access.
Doesn't catch the Ratio, but Celery put low. A second Soul Assumption.
It's a lot of damage. The hit from
ready.
the Shadow Realm and the Soul Assumption. It's enough. First blood for 33. As I say, you've got to keep an eye on how much money this lad's going to be able to make from this lane. Getting a first blood, getting actions with the Soul Assumptions. This could be tough for Gaming Gladiators down here.
It could definitely be tough to Duracho in particular. When you mess up your first wave like this, and you have to just bring so much extra regen, it is tough to kind of recover when Visage just gets so much extra gold. You can bring all this extra mana regen to keep getting this spam going. And overall for Wind Ranger in this game, now that we can look at a little bit of hesitation for a moment that he's not dying, there's a insane amount of magical burst for this hero. Not the tankiest if you get off to a little bit of a tough start. If they just throw constant nukes onto her early, could be difficult for Duracho.
Quite the recovery required. 3 minutes in, just 4 last hits here so far that Duracho's been able to find in the safe lane.
I can't even look elsewhere. I keep trying to look to a different lane to see how they're doing, but yeah, they just keep getting put so low, and the wave's going to push out again.
I think so far on the other side of the map, Mickey 15 for 4 against the 7 for 3. Another lane in which Gaming Gladiators having a bit of a slower start when it comes to the farm in their core matchup.
This is the power of this Nature's Prophet with this Treant. The Mirana in general can't really apply too much pressure up here. You can try to like arrow this Treant and stuff like that, being able to slow down the farm of Mickey, it's going to take quite a bit longer. Maybe when level 3 comes out onto Ace, they can look to start putting a little more aggression, but it's very good lanes kind of across the board from Liquid. It's just Quinn having that advantage in mid.
He's got to do a lot on his Pango. Well, we have seen him in the past really pop off when he gets a good start on the Pango there. He's going to have to do something crazy this game because, yeah, the openings on the side lanes are pretty much the rougher ones that Gaming Gladiators have had so far this series.
It's wild to see how much last hits the supports have. Of course, we mentioned Celery with the 10 that he had from those first 2 or 3 waves, but also Tofu's just been arrowing creeps and also getting some himself, so... The CS looks pretty bad on the cores, but at the least they do have a couple extra on those supports that almost, not fully even things out, but kind of do.
Try to make the jump hits. A good amount of burst thrown down over towards Dark Willow, but Boxy is able to fight back with the Shadow Realm. He's going to try and do so, but another dispose comes in. Boxy's going to go down. Gaming Gladiators sort of baiting him into trying to take that fight back towards them.
A bit more even.
It is indeed. A little bit of a catch-up from Nisha. I mean, his puck play been pretty phenomenal. I believe he had to lose a game here.
He's really been pushing the limits on some of these
on top lane.
Heroes as Mickey.
Talking about pushing the limits here, Mickey's going to get run down. Ace and Tofu chasing him off into the trees, and Insania not quite.
Can't look to play for the power rune. It's the biggest power tends to be there for the Pango, is playing around that power rune early on with the Rolling Thunder, just kind of chain CCing somebody. Heavy rotations coming in. The coil catches though.
He's going to come out immediately. The silence follow up as well as the TP, and they've got the burst.
Isolated though. We are seeing the Marcy making the moves around. Celery looking to get involved elsewhere. Insania.
It's going to be off the mark there with the rebound.
Catching.
Look at the pit. I mean, Insania's going to kind of bring them back over towards him there with that little bit of unfortunate cogs. The arrow angle from Tofu, it's perfect. Comes in. Starstorm also just to the limits of the range. It's enough damage to catch Insania out.
And look at this move. The old school Duracho move. Quick movement, Mickey. Might not expect this.
I don't think he expects this whatsoever. See if Duracho's got enough setup to buy time for the rest of the team to move over. Tofu's trying to head in. He's got the arrow back up in a second. Leaps in for the burst damage. Mickey, he's got no one to help out. Gaming Gladiators. The Sprout comes out from Mickey. It won't save him. Aggressive moves here that are really helping them just kind of alleviate the pressure that was being applied on them from the rough start to the lanes. Getting Duracho involved like this, it's these sort of moves that will start to get them the actual overall gold lead in this early game.
I love seeing that move. On 33, so bottom tower, they do have to have someone here to occupy. Duracho has to be careful.
He's going to get caught in the bramble. Immediate TP's coming in to try and help it out. They've got the Fiend's Gate as well, bringing in the numbers, Gaming Gladiators, and 33 is going to go straight away, or at least try to for the Twin Gate, but the pit's there. Into the roll from Quinn. They're going to be able to catch 33 on his attempted escape. He's bumped down to the low ground. They're still able to reach him with the damage of the Firestorm to take him out. Gaming Gladiators making some excellent early game moves here, up and down the map, catching Liquid out time and time.
So they did have, what, a 7,000 gold lead or so. This one playing around this Underlord, this map mobility, it's fast.
They know that Mickey's around here somewhere, Quinn. See if he's going to be able to bully Mickey. Mickey into the trees, pops up the Nature's Wrath, the rebounds in. Mickey, he's got no teleportation, no TP scroll. They're both on cooldown. He'll sprout himself in, but they'll still be able to reach over, take him out.
Trouble.
Yeah, Tofu on top of that. You know, both of the supports on Gaming Gladiators having, you know, maybe not to plan, but that stronger start because of the struggles the cause out in the mid. The burst comes through. Quinn, not a chance to get out of this one, but maybe a chance for Gaming Gladiators as a team to find something in return. As the numbers turn up, they get the pick control onto Nisha, but no further burst as Liquid turn up the full 5-man here to put some pressure in on the mid lane.
They get that initial catch, the coil. It's the one thing that Quinn has to watch out for this game. If they can get burst down during that coil silence. Boxy was there for the follow-up. Nisha applying big pressure onto this mid tower here. I believe he has his Witchblade nearly finished already.
33 will swing back down towards the bottom lane. Try and make sure that DOTA2 doesn't end up getting too much space. Down towards the bottom, him and Tofu. They want to try and find 33 ideally. I mean, they'll settle for any core.
Oh, and look at the build 33 is going for. Just straight Crimson Guard. Knows how much physical damage they have from the Pango. Very cool approach.
And Nisha stepping up pretty far in the mid. Finding the opening onto the puck's pretty difficult for these heroes.
That's always going to be a problem for them, is shutting down this puck. Quinn has to be careful every single time the Nisha does step up. DOTA2 can't go for that one. DOTA2 now could be in trouble himself.
He's got the hook shot. They're ready to get him with the catch. They drop down the cogs. They manage to trap DOTA2. He's gone. Quinn jumps in with the Rolling Thunder, looking for kills in return here. Get the opening bounce onto Insania. Ace comes over with the Fiend's Gate.
Liquid's got the numbers.
He'll get caught in the backlines, but Mickey TPing over. The Fear catches onto both, and then 33 bringing in the familiar, having the chain stun to control Gaming Gladiators, take down Celery, and now turn the damage towards Ace. As Liquid, they take out 4.
Big mistake from DOTA2, trying to get involved early on. He's still so fragile. There's so much magic damage and control. Nisha just throws the coil out onto him and they bring him down. Quinn can't actually do anything with his Rolling Thunder versus this many heroes. Liquid, they've got all 5 there so fast, even versus that Fiend's Gate.
And they push so hard off the back of taking a fight like that. The tier 1, but where Nisha hasn't quite got the Blink Dagger pickup, he's very close to the money for it, but was just looking to see if they could try their chances here with the Dream Coil and the amplified damage rune in the bottle. Bottom lane, Tofu tries for a TP out, but the Terrorize it's there from Boxy. Liquid, they'll get another pick off.
And now Mickey, he's got the Gleipnir, so he can get involved a lot easier than DOTA2 in particular. He's got a 2,005 gold difference, and this Gleipnir, it's going to be annoying for the Pango. Until he has something like a shard or anything to get this Dispel, that's an extra form of catch, an extra form of just a little interrupt that Quinn can struggle versus. Liquid accelerating again here. Nisha, like you said, that blink is done. Amp damage, level 13 on this puck. Starting to get heavy momentum their way.
And keeping pressure on you, multiple lanes.
And Mick is just always farming. Anytime there's downtime, Nature's Prophet, you're always able to join every single one of these fights. Liquid, looking for this tier 2 bottom. Does Game & One actually approach down here? It's dangerous.
They've got the fortification, but that might be the extent of their defense for now, Gaming Gladiators, against this heavy push from Liquid.
Look at Nisha, he's jumping in and seeing all 3 heroes there, so he knows that Gaming's potentially mounting a defense. He's got the coil at the ready.
All right, they want to try for it, Gaming.
This is risky. The tower's dropping. DOTA2 does have the Maelstrom finished up.
They're bringing the whole team in for this one. Liquid, they themselves, they're also ready to return fire. Teleports at the ready for Mickey if he sees a chance to fight. He's also got the Wrath of Nature back off cooldown. Quinn, he'll start the action though. Looks over towards the backlines, finds the connection onto 33.
This is deep, way too deep here for
shot.
Quinn.
I mean, fortunately for Gaming Gladiators, Insania's going to whiff that one. Doesn't get the connection. Gives Gaming Gladiators the chance to back up underneath the tier 2. Liquid, they may just be ready to dive it though. The Colts are going to get laid down, push back Quinn, turn around with the shackle, but he's in with the silence over towards Tofu. Tofu backs off, Solar Burst coming in. They've got the catch with the Boxy follow up beautifully there, onto the 3 of them. The Fear pushes back Quinn. They take down the Pango. They turn towards DOTA2. The Soul Assumption Burst, bringing him low. Celery comes to the rebound to try and get DOTA2 out of this one. Celery tries to stand his ground and fight back, but he will fall. Ace to go down as well under the tier 2. They cannot defend.
Liquid is just smashing them. Nisha gets a 3-man coil onto the most crucial target. The Pango gets controlled completely. Quinn, it feels like almost like a super ambitious move for him to dive forward there with that Rolling Thunder. They just disengage.
He's going to TP him beyond the tower. Nisha with the forward. They get DOTA2 as well.
Liquid is doing it.
This game getting massively out of control for Gaming Gladiators. Just 17 minutes in, they're down 10k gold.
They're feeling desperate. I mean, that whole fight bottom was just super awkward for them trying to force that issue. They're under the vision of Liquid. Liquid just resets. The Rolling Thunder connects on nobody. All this team fight and control.
Yeah, already at 19 minutes in, it feels like the toughest game for Gaming Gladiators to turn around so far this grand finals.
It's starting to feel like head-on team fights are just absolutely impossible. They have to just try to stall this game out to get more growth. Tofu trying his best.
I'm just trying to waste Liquid's time.
The Birds looking to scout him out, but Tofu will be okay for now, but 33 still chasing
He's still
here.
looking, and he's gonna find him. Tofu, no escape from this. Leap still on cooldown for a few seconds. 33 is going to be able to claim more money here, taking out another. They're ready to keep the aggression going. Coming in with the smoke. DOTA2 showing himself on the wave.
The Wisdom Rune and that Tormentor.
Nisha gonna try and lead him with a Dream Coil. DOTA2's pretty deep under the tier 2. TP backup starting to come in. Liquid, they'll dive in with the burst, the Soul Assumption. DOTA2's so low. Quinn, he'll roll in position, get the Rolling Thunder to try and escape. Liquid, they'll get turned upon it by the Rolling Thunder. Good connection on towards Mickey, but indeed Mickey's still got half HP to play with. The Terrorize comes out over to the side, catching on to Celery and onto Quinn. Celery, he'll jump out over towards Ace. He'll escape, but Quinn, he gets left behind. The Gleipnir comes out, stuck in position. Quinn's out of the game.
They're 2 ahead, Owen. The auras that they've got on 33, this block plus this pipe, it just keeps Mickey alive. He also has 2200 HP on top of it. They've run out of damage already here on Gaming. Liquid can claim this tier 2, claim the Wisdom Rune, deny that away, and even potentially steal a Tormentor. And Gaming expanded a lot to attempt for that fight and got nothing.
Yeah, they've got so many options, Liquid, on how they want to continue with this advantage. They'll opt to go for some pressure onto the tier 3s.
And look at Nisha pushing the limits here. The Parasma, the damage putting on the Celery below half HP. This tower is dropping.
Tofu trying to leap in, trying to burst through some of the wave, but won't be able to stop the push. The tower falls. Ace also ready to try and come in with a deep push. Liquid, they'll respect it. They'll back off wait at least for the next wave. We'll see if they stick around or want to back off for further objectives. Roshan would be available.
DOTA2's gone all aggressive. They're feeling desperate. He's got the Gleipnir done. Can they get any pickup?
Nisha's already in. Gonna jump the backlines. He gets the side sword through. The 3-man Dream Coil comes through as well. Liquid, they'll push forward. They're happy to try and take this fight, and they look straight over towards DOTA2. Hook shot in from Insania. Rolling Thunder comes out from Quinn. They get the connection onto 33. 33 is incredibly low. They'll get him. They'll take him out with the power shot. Boxy still pushing in and is able to get the damage over towards Celery with the ultimate. Quinn, the Rolling Thunder comes to an end, but Gaming Gladiators know they have to push on forward for this fight. They catch Boxy.
Best fight they've had all game here. They push them back. They get 3. Can they catch Nisha? Doesn't look like it. They almost actually got Mika as well. Very close there. Power shot as well, too, so they know somebody was in the area here. Tofu puts down some vision. Gaming.
Final few seconds here at the smoke for Gaming Gladiators. They've been hit by the scan. Liquid, they've got good information on whereabouts Gaming Gladiators are. They know that Gladiators are outside of the base and looking to make a play. Insania is ready to start charging towards them. They get the setup, but it's only onto the one of them. They'll look towards Tofu. Quinn, he's able to get the freedom to get the Rolling Thunder off. The auras are out for Liquid. It's keeping Insania pretty tanky as Tofu. He'll get left behind. As you know, the leaps are there. He's actually able to jump away just in time.
Boxy.
The burst comes out over towards Boxy. The power shot of DOTA2. Gaming Gladiators, the first to claim a kill out of this team fight. Ace, he'll get trapped back by the cogs. The rest of Gaming Gladiators, they will want to look to try and turn and help him out. Ace getting pulled low by the harassment on the Familiars. Jump forward from Quinn. He's in with the burst. Looking towards Insania. Ace still alive. Finally falls. Double kill for Mickey. Nisha, he'll jump out with the orb. 33 is able to stay in on top of Celery. Nuke down the Marcy here with the Soul Assumption as Liquid. They'll still take the fight despite Gaming Gladiators' willingness to try and tackle them. And now, immediately on with a push. Liquid, they're up to the top set of racks. Mickey and 33 able to claim those. And Quinn's found 33, but outside of the base, Quinn, can he get away from the rest of them? DOTA2 doing his best to help out as he holds Insania back with the shackle shot. Mickey TPing in. Quinn, can he escape this? He's got shield crash up in a second. The blink's there. Down to the low ground. DOTA2 caught back in by the Sprout. He turns, gets the shackle shot connection. Whirlwind out onto the 2 of them, but now he's started back away. Insania has the cog connection. He's trapped in the cogs. DOTA2, he's gone. Tofu, he's got one more leap still to play with if Liquid can stay on top of him. Quinn, he's still teasing around with him. I mean, if anything, just trying to keep Liquid's attention away from the base, away from the high ground.
This fight's lasted 90 seconds or something like that. And they do catch the arrow, but do they have any follow-up? Looks dangerous. Quinn's considering it.
He's tempted to try and look for these crazy plays. He knows there's the Fiend's Gate backup as Ace is ready to join with them. The buyback comes out from Insania. Gaming Gladiators are going to put everything into this fight, and Liquid's ready to try and return fire. The cogs are down. Quinn, his roll is about to come to an end. He's got a few more bounces left in. Turns towards Boxy with the swashbuckle, but the Shadow Realm's back up. Boxy's fine.
Quinn's still alive.
Quinn jumps out with the shield crush. He's walking away from this one alive. As Quinn teasing around with Liquid. And despite this 14k gold deficit, Gaming Gladiators made by Liquid. But without a doubt, Gaming Gladiators, Tofu dodging the hook shot. Mickey wants to commit for this kill, but there's back up to Tofu. He's going to try and get the kill here. Punts the BKB, but Mickey's surrounded. He's not even going to get Tofu. Tofu gets away. Mickey, that's the age is gone.
It's him versus the world.
The backup's starting to move in. Gaming Gladiators, they want to try and tackle Mickey a second time. Celery's in with the Unleash, gets the dispose backwards. Nisha jumps in with the burst, but he can't save Mickey. Mickey gets taken out.
What
and
a beautiful
Quinn,
catch.
Rolling Thunder's back up. He's ready for the chase down. They look for Insania. Can he get the opening connection? He can. Insania trapped against the cliff. He'll try and jetpack away. The cogs are down, but Quinn's ready to dodge on through the cogs. Stay on top of him. Moves in with a swashbuckle. He's still living on a slither of health for Insania, but Quinn, he's going to blink back up. Jumps in with another shield crash. Quinn continues to toy with Liquid.
He's coming in so clutch. These catches.
Quinn, he's really getting some momentum right now.
Oh, he put this TP in. Mickey. BKB up in 1 second.
Oh no, BKB's back up, but they're completely on top of him. Liquid, can they bail them out of this time round?
Coil and forward.
Look at the coil onto the forward, but Quinn was all able to get the roll up. Quinn, can he get the angle to go back in the field? We'll push back the rest of Quinn's teammates here. The Gaming Gladiators, they've got the auras popped. Ace is ready to push on. They're ready to try and find some action from this one as the Firestorm pit. Drop down onto 33. Quinn comes in with a shield crash. They've separated 33 from the rest of the team. Insania comes in with his
Duracio's gone.
on the side. They've got Duraccio. Can they get more? Quinn, this time round, he's run out of options. They'll get him this time. Ace goes for the TPI. He'll make it away. Celery as well. But Liquid.
When they jumped him, it came up. He gets it off. He's able to reset a 4-man coil from Nisha. And 33, I actually don't even know how much damage he tanked in that fight because it felt like they were hitting him for it felt like 20-something seconds. And now Quinn dead for 35. Liquid looking for the second set.
Let's see how much they can take here, Liquid. Tier 3 in the mid.
Everything dies so fast, these buildings.
They've also got a Halberd done on 33. He's ready to put a stop to that physical damage output from any of Gaming Gladiators' cores. The mid racks going down. Liquid. How much more do they want to stick around for? The full lineup of Gaming Gladiators back. Next fight could get messy.
And they just don't really have great control to hold this puck down by any means.
Ace. They're going to try and get the jump on him outside of the base. Nisha starting to tease around. Got the drink on a hook shot. Not going to quite get the connection in. Now the backup comes in. Quinn in with the Rolling Thunder. But Ace, he's out of the game. We'll see if he considers the buyback. He has got it available. Quinn turning over towards Insania now to the side. Ace holding back on the buyback for now. Tofu. Quickly tops to the side. Nisha is back in with a 3-man wave with the solo. Duracio's been caught in the sprout. He's gone. They get Duraccio. They get Quinn. The buyback they have to come out now as Liquid are on to the tier 4s.
3 buybacks.
I'll push Liquid back for now.
Nisha resetting.
The triple core buyback. Liquid know if they can take out any of these cores once more, they may have just done it here.
They're just getting poked and prodded. They can't even walk up to harass anyone. 33 is taking literally no damage, it feels like.
They get the jump in. Celery trying to open up with the Unleash. Nisha's in with a 2-man silence. Push back. There's the jump as well. The coil is on to the 3 of them. Quinn caught in the sprout will be able to break out. Nisha getting beaten up pretty hard by the Unleash. Boxy toying around with a terrorized threat. 33, again, so tanky. They'll toss back in with the Dispose, but again, they're fully focusing him with the Terrorize. It's out onto the 4 of them. Boxy gets the setup. Celery's out. Another buyback has to come into play. Nisha, 4-man waiting rip. The 4-man start comes off the Curse Grab. Boxy toying with them all. They'll still manage to scramble their way back to the fountain, though, Gaming Gladiators. But this time, Ace, he's out for 70. Slide forward from Celery. They get the stun opening onto Insania 33, but they don't have the follow-up damage to get the kills. The buildings are being focused. Liquid looking to claim the Mega Creeps. Rolling for Quinn. We get the angle to 33. Nisha, he's going to be able to kill them outside of the fountain. They're running out of buybacks, Gaming Gladiators. Liquid, they'll get the final racks. 33, he'll fall though. He'll immediately buy back as the Mega Creeps are out. Liquid, they want to keep this push going. Gaming Gladiators, it's just 3 against the world now. The tier 4's going down. Liquid, have they done it here? The coil onto the 2 of them as Liquid are getting the space to focus down the ancient. Jump forward towards Nisha, but the auras are out.
Down goes Duraccio.
He's out.
Liquid are doing it.
To the ancient. Liquid are absolutely doing it. GG is cold. Team Liquid.
Unbelievable. How many series was it in best of 5 that they could not bring it to Gaming Gladiators? But when it mattered, imagine 3-0 with Nature's Prophet first pick every single game.
Absolutely, the play from Liquid and the style that they do it in, it was phenomenal. Nisha on his puck at level 118. We saw him he got so far in previous TIs, so close to the Aegis. This time he's able to do it. And again, as you mentioned, so many grand finals when Team Liquid then fell at the final hurdle. And this time it made it seem like there was no hurdle at all. They stormed through these 3 games.
Only that first game, only those first 10 minutes of that first game looked problematic. These two in particular, they just ran the show. The entire team just looking absolutely amazing. Nisha claiming that title at 33 and claimed it for the second time.
A different team, a different style, a different meta, but 33 still having what it takes, especially when it comes to him getting his hands on the Visage. Completely unstoppable in Gaming Gladiators. So many times they managed to take the championship titles in events as big as this one, but this time round they couldn't quite do it. Liquid 3-0 against Gaming Gladiators here. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your International 2024 champion.